Hello viewers, today I am reviewing the Order 1886 for the PS4. A little information, it was developed by Ready at Dawn and SCE Santa Monica Studio. Ready at Dawn is formed in 2003 and they're located in Irvine, California. They're composed of former members of Naughty Dog,
Crash Bandicoot,
Blizzard Entertainment,
StarCraft,
and they also developed the Wii version of Okami. Fun fact, fun fact, fun fact. Now, SIE Santa Monica Studio was established in 1999 and they're part of a bigger worldwide studio owned by Sony. So they do work with a lot of different companies, but they're notable for internally developing God of War. That said, these two companies together created the Order 1886, and it was released on the PlayStation 4 on February 20th, 2015. First things first, I gotta say that this game is not nearly as bad as everybody says it is,
in my opinion.
but I look for the good in everything, so with that said, let me move forward with what I think of the game. So the Order is set in an alternate history of the 1800s London. An old order of knights keep the world safe from like half-breed monsters, so each knight is kind of like a Van Helsing type figure. So there's this big like steampunk vibe going on in this game where the technology is definitely ahead of the curve than you would expect in 1800s London. So right there's already the sweet setting for a really engrossing story. So this game's played from a third-person perspective, think Gears of War, and I mean exactly like Gears of War because there's not much else differentiating it gameplay-wise. I mean, duck and cover, you know the drill. Get up to someone close and be prepared for a quick time event. Except this game does it with a lot more hand-holding. And I mean, that's okay. I mean, not every game has to be, you know, collect 300 collectibles and run around for hours on end. It's very focused and story-driven, and that's okay. And for a guy like me who doesn't have too much time to be playing video games all the time, games like this are godsends. And speaking of godlike, the graphics in this game are absolutely stunning, probably the best looking game I've ever played in my entire life. Combined with the amazing voice acting and the incredible atmosphere, this is one of the most cinematic experiences I've ever had in a game. And if you can't appreciate that, and I just think you're just too jaded at this point as a gamer. Don't insult your audience. Fuck. I mean, take a look at this. This is right in the beginning of the game. Take a look at this. I just stood around and looked for a little while, and I just stood there in awe. This game also comes with a really handy like photo mode, which really lets you kind of like investigate all the details, and is really fun to play around with. It comes with a bunch of filters, and found myself just kind of even using it to kind of see what was ahead of me in the game as well. Not sure if they knew people would use it for that, but I did. Anyway, here's a look at that as well. Okay, so like I said earlier, this game controls a lot in the way of Gears of War, so if you've ever played that game before, you pretty much know what to expect from the gameplay. But this game, you know, it's not without its criticisms. I mean, there's some things I guess I could touch on. Yeah, it's limited in the environments in terms of types of environments. Everything's very corridor-like, very street-based combat, cover-to-cover type thing. It's also it's got pretty much zero replay value, which isn't too great. It's pretty open-ended, which I think the intention is there for a sequel, which I really hope there is at this point. I could see this game turning into a bit of a cult, having a bit of a cult following, and ending up with another Shenmue situation. So that would be unfortunate as well. But you know, that said, this game is one of the better walking simulators I've played. I know, thank you. I'm totally the first person to ever use that joke about this game. I know, thank you. But if you know what you're getting into with this kind of game, you'll probably end up liking it. I know I liked it more than I read about. So I think I'll end up giving this game a 7 out of 10. It doesn't rate any higher because it does seem like it is confused over what type of game it wants to be. And overall, I really hope that there's a sequel in the future because the story kind of, you know, left me wanting more. and I suppose that's a good thing. Anyway, that concludes this review. It's a little shorter than usual, but sweet. Thanks for watching. First, a little information about the development of now Santa Monica Studio. Fucking hell.